Okay, so we got template, yes, first.
Yeah.
We got the slab down, know how to cut.
Right.
Now, we go into the detail part. A detail is the laminate that goes on the bottom. So when you set it, normally on the counter there's a plywood, and this should cover the plywood, so all you see is the drawers right here. Okay?
Right there.
Now, when we cut it, normally we do, for the templating, we do 1.5 inches back from the rough top. Okay? So when we cut it, we cut a piece 1 3/8 inches.
1 3/8.
We don't do it 1.5 inches because then we're just going to be fighting it. So we give it a little bit of play right here, so that when we set it, just a little bit of opening, so we have some wiggle room. If we need to go back, we
Something to
have
work with.
Yeah. No lo hacemos tight, lo hacemos con poquito juego. So we
So
cut
if
this.
it has play, then you need to adjust. You cut it from.
We can adjust the back or whatever.
But you would, if you had to, would you just adjust it from the back?
You mean
Like
like
that.
if I want this
Yeah,
tight?
or what would you do if you had a lot there?
Well, normally I always leave it open like about 1/4.
Oh, okay.
I
You
just
leave
leave
it
it like
open?
that, yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, when my template, I measure 1.5 inches. But when I cut it,
You give yourself more.
I cut it 1 3/8 inches.
For the next steps, because we're gonna still work on it.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
gonna get,
You're gonna
it
keep-
gets
It's
smaller,
good minus,
but at least I have a little bit
Okay.
of. Because if I cut this at right 1.5 inches,
You're gonna be too tight.
it won't go down, and then I'm gonna have a gap in the bag, and I'm
Right.
just gonna be fighting it.
Okay.
The way that I do it, because I know that the rail is, or that the blade is 3/16. So when I do 1.5 inches, I do 1.5 inches to the rail, and then it takes away my 3/16. You know, so I just go 1.5 inches to the rail, 1.5 inches to the rail, and it's done. When we go to laminate this, most people, they do the shiny side up so that they don't have to polish. Okay? I don't like that fact because then I gotta work with this, I gotta work with this, and make sure this is nice and tight. Because what you see is the seam. And you want this seam as tight as possible. Okay? Mucha gente piensan que ponen el brillo para arriba para que no lo pulen, ¿verdad? Pero no me gusta por la razón de que tengo que trabajar este lado y este lado para pegarlo.
Oh, okay.
Y luego esta puede que se quedar más gruesa por sí.
Oh, yeah.
But this way, this is flat, this is straight. So if I put this down, now all I gotta fuck with is the bottom part. I don't gotta mess with two sides, I just gotta mess with one side. Make sure this is flat, because I know this is flat, and then which creates a nice and tight lamination. In order, not all granites or counters or whatever are gonna have this mesh, but when we laminate, what we want is no mesh, and then if it's shiny,
There we go.
we take off a little bit of the shine and make X's. Has anybody done pottery? Pottery?
Yeah.
When you glue two things, what do?
Score it.
You basically glue them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you glue them together?
Here.
Well, sometimes, but normally you make hash marks, right? To mend the two
Like,
pieces.
it's like when you put the handle on.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we're doing here. We're just making little hash marks so that there's something to grab for this piece and this piece to grab.
You don't have to like match.
No,
for that. It's
it
just
really
something
doesn't
so it
matter.
Can, like,
Yeah. What I do, like, they don't even also have to touch. Like, si quieres, mira, ven. No tienen que,
There is a technique to it.
no tienen que, este X no tiene que cruzar con este X. No importa. Lo que queremos es que tenga algo para que agarre aquí y que agarre aquí. Con la pegadura que se une.
This is what a perfect example looks like.
All right.